I need to get this car done. Day 4, day 5. Everyone's migrating. Day 7, day 8. Oh my God. Moment of truth.
I'm talking about, ooh, I just want the cat. Ooh, bitch, you wanna fuck. Ooh, she love the swag.
All right, everyone, we're back at the RV&G HQ right now. Behind us, we have a very, very special build. Kit's pretty much completely done. Earlier in the week, we did heat exchanger, trans cooler, auxiliary coolers. Laid out on the table is pretty much everything on the single turbo side of things, right? So you got your charge pipes, all your lines, all your block offs, all your bolts, pretty much everything. The turbo gasket. Right here, we have the new brackets, which we just made and finished. This was the 3D printed piece. This is the final version. Very happy with it. It's really cool. Plug and play wiring harness, turbo lines, throttle body adapter, couplers, and then obviously the best piece of all, which is the manifold. It looks pretty dull just because it's gonna be getting ceramic coated, so we didn't really waste time on brushing each individual piece beforehand. Obviously, you got the RV&G head flange on there and everything else like that. So very, very nice. This car is getting a AFS 640. It's getting Rev 2. It's getting custom ROM, port injection, 1300cc injectors. I mean, this thing's pretty much getting everything. Everything's ceramic coated. Everything's getting done like how a CS should have it done. Better than Chief Keef's. Sorry, Chief Keef. So right now we're just doing disassembly a little bit. Like I said, we did some of the cooling mods and other things. We're gonna hopefully have this car done week and a half, 2 weeks. So on this specific car, because this is like the complete finalized manifold design, this is the finalized everything, we're gonna actually have it ceramic coated, but they're gonna tape the welds off. So when you take the tape off and it's ceramic coated, you're still gonna see the rainbow welds. It's just visually cool. It's gonna be cool for the marketing of the kit, like on the website and things like that. But yeah, very special build. We're very excited. Wilton's very excited, and we wanna film and obviously show everyone the build and what's happening in the stages of it, and us putting stuff on and starting it. So that's what we're gonna do. So this is my car, or the shop car, my car technically. And this was the car that was being used for the R&D on this kit for a while. So the car was down. We've been in the works on this kit for like 9 months. The car was down for probably 3 months of us actually just installing, make sure everything works. So it works, doesn't blow up. Very nice kit. We're very proud of it. So you can see the bracket. This is the catch can setup too. I didn't have that on the table over there. So on this one, on this CS, we'll do two 120s, so they'll both tuck down here, so you can see the bracket good. C-frame 6870, same turbo that Wilton and the CS is gonna be running. This thing's a monster and it sounds really good, so. You know, the reason it's the best sounding is because it has a single turbo kit, but not only that, it's because it has our 4.5-inch single valve exhaust system. Nobody's doing it like us, bro, I'm just letting you know. If you have a single turbo, I guarantee it does not sound as good as this unless you have a custom exhaust. Oh, it's a tunnel. And we're gonna try to shoot a flame through it right now. I think we shot one. It was more of a red lining flame. I think the single best thing about the single turbo kit is the fact that, I mean, it just drives normally. It's catless, right? It's got the full 4.5-inch single exhaust. The thing about it though is since it's single, it smooths out the tone a lot, right? So it's still loud when you're on it and everything else like that, but I mean, I could drive this like a normal car. That's why I didn't T51R mod it. That's why I put a filter on it, and that's why I put an exhaust on it, is because obviously as a headlight delete right now, that's usually not on there. But the whole goal for this car and like what I want to be able to show customers is that you can do this to your car. You could start it up, you can drive it every single day, you can take it on road trips, obviously as long as it's installed correctly and you do it correctly. These cars absolutely love the single turbos. I'm driving right now automatic mode, valves closed, and it's just a normal car. I mean, it's just a normal modified BMW. And it shoots a lot of flames. So I'm X-Drive, right? Stock trans and stock tire setup, like how they come when you buy the car, the comp wheels. And this thing hooks like a bitch. This kit is pretty much one of our first completely US made products. It's gonna stay that way. It's not gonna be we have it made in the US, ship it to China, get it made for cheaper. The person that makes this shit is like exponentially talented, and it is a great, perfect part. Very happy with it. They're gonna continue being made in the US. You know, I like the ability to be able to show customers their product being made and, you know, be more a part of it with something that's so expensive that there's no reason to skimp out. I mean, our brackets, all the CNC parts, even the 12mm half-inch thick stainless steel flange is completely billet, and we make those down here in Buena Park. So this entire kit took a long time, but it's really good. Not a half-ass kit like it's none of that bullshit, bro. It's a good kit. Some cool builds going on. We got the M4CS, potentially an M3CS, and then maybe a G80. I got a guy, he bought a 7675, so he bought a fat turbo. Now, I've said this a million times. I'm very, very excited about these kits. This is really what I want to be focusing on doing, which is what we're gonna do, and we will show you guys all the fucking dope-ass builds we do this year. Every clean single turbo G80 in the next 1 to 2 years will have an RVNG kit on it. It's 10 o'clock on a Saturday, so we're gonna resume everything on Monday. Got to drop the hot parts off to get ceramic coated, all that. But yeah, so what we did today was obviously down pipes out, drained the coolant, took at least the front part of the charge pipe off, took the coolant and oil lines for the turbo off. Monday, we'll probably do the intake manifold, start the charge pipe, get both the twins out, and you know, it's gonna be like a week to a week and a half long project. Biggest delay, I think, is gonna be the ceramic coating because they're taping off every weld and then spraying it. So we'll see how long that takes. But yeah, see you next time. Good. Oh. Happy Monday, motherfucker. In here, got a couple things for Wilton's car, which is why we're filming. Manifolds, Wilton's manifold. This is his fuel line heat shield. This is kind of like a pointless part to ceramic coat, but like I said, his build is pretty much like a full bells and whistles, meaning he wanted to do everything as nice as humanly possible, all black, very flush. These are the dual Hypergate 45s. He did the stealth gate and with the black. Just looks super sick. Let me open this. Oh yeah. Now did I drop it? So we did hot side, cold side. Oh man. Woo! And then I'll show you his manifold. This is for a Wilton's car. This one's obviously ceramic coated too. This is a super nice piece. But most of what we're gonna sell in the future is cast, just for kind of like the budget sense of it. I mean, for 3 bands, you can get a ceramic coated intake manifold that's gonna perform the same as a billet one. Billet's obviously a little bit lighter, and then obviously very, very nice piece. This is the one that's on my car, and there's multiple cars out there running 1,300 to 1,500 wheel horsepower with this manifold. So this manifold works very well and is a very nice piece. So it's gonna go very well on his car. So disassembly is pretty much completely done. Last night we got the ceramic coated billet intake manifold in. We also got this piece of the charge pipe in, which is usually a pretty big pain in the ass. RVNG, good RVNG. Over here we have the stock turbos. The fact that these little fuckers can make 800 wheel horsepower is pretty insane actually, and this is like 4 times those put together. So I think this 6870 can definitely make 1,000 wheel horsepower plus, you know. Today we're gonna try to work on the AFS, see how long that takes. He said maybe 1.5 to 2 hours. I told him I'd give him extra money if he could do a full AFS in an 1.5 hours. I'll give you a tip for that shit. I'll give you a tip. I'll give you 2 tips. And then like I said, you know, it looks like we've got a lot done, but the wiring and all that good stuff is a large portion of the whole entire thing. And then we got Cooper over here, the support dog.
Hey, you could have hit my vehicle.
Alfred, get that shit out of here. Yeah, we'll get to the fueling and everything else today. I think today we're gonna try to tackle the AFS, at least start, and then the PI and things like that. I'm still waiting on the hot parts. I don't think that'll be done till next week. But a lot of wiring, got to do the Rev 2. But after that, it's realistically us just waiting for the hot parts, and then it can be put back together. Everything's pretty much off here. All the block offs have to go in and everything else like that, and then the rest of the charge pipe. But can't do any of that without the hot parts. So yeah, valve.
So right now we're gonna lay out the fuel lines so we can figure out the routing for the AFS kit by Precision Raceworks. And then, oh, yep. Oh, he's got a full tank, bro. Lift up the car a little bit and put a bucket underneath. We gotta take off the undercover, so let's go ahead and let's close the doors, bring it up. Might as well. You guys are getting your fuel pumps done. Make sure you have less than a quarter tank of gas. Make our jobs easier.
I have like an electric. We're stealing gas in the cats from the CS currently. Buddy.
It's peeing heavy now. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh God.
Okay, bring the bucket in a little more. Hold it right here. There you go.
At least gas evaporates, I guess.
So now we're gonna remove the fuel pump out of the tank. So we're gonna try to put it inside this bucket in order to minimize the mess. Go ahead and give this to Carson.
This is the OEM fuel pump. But this system right here, it's an AFS 640. It's capable of probably 1250 to 1300 wheel horsepower is what this pump is capable of doing. Maybe. I don't know.
Ooh, look at that pump.
This is the most important mod right here.
Woo!
I'm pretty hard.
There we go. So like that, we've deleted the factory fuel hat. This goes in the garbage now. And now we're gonna be installing this right here. We are gonna go ahead and install the main pump. You just gotta plug in the floater. They were nice enough to provide us with a plug and play kit. No more cutting and splicing like before. Gotta make sure the floater goes in first. Takes a little bit of finesse to get this thing in there, as you have two big ass pumps and a bracket sitting down there as well. There you go. That's the big click I was looking for.
All right, we got Mr. S55 Doctor on the scene. Sudden surprise, sudden show up. But yeah, he's helping with the fuel pump. And he actually brought a single turbo car. Come here. I guess this thing's single turbo. Let's see if it's open. Ooh, I like that. Buddy leaves the keys in the car. Oh, man, this lying little fucking.
It's not even single turbo.
He said it was single turbo, bro. Whatever. Lame. Man, this shit's not even that fast, bro. The single turbo's dusting the bricks off this thing. It's quick. It's pretty quick. The single turbo's definitely faster though. It is. This thing's quiet. Well, Doc said I could drive it, so hopefully this is okay. I'm not driving it without him, obviously. It's fast, but the single turbo from a dig would still beat this car. 0 to 100, for sure. That video of me doing the pull with Summer in the car, that was from a dig, bro. Insert clip. Oh my God! Doc's always driving someone else's car, bro. I have no clue whose car this is, so if this is your car and you're seeing this, I'm sorry. It is quick, for sure. So it's day 4 of working on the CS today. We're gonna finish all the fueling, get the PI rail hooked up. Right now I'm going to AutoZone. I need a magnetic spark plug tool. We have a non-magnetic one, but I want a magnetic one. And I'm also gonna get like a bigger magnet tool because that's one of the things we lose very often here. M240. Yeah, my girl's car's better than yours, all right.
So right now we're removing the entire undercarriage from exhaust to heat shields to all the fucking body panels in the bottom. So we retain the factory lines and add on to those. So in order for us to be able to route everything properly and secure it down, we have to completely remove all the vehicle undercarriage components, you know? All right, so we just finished installing the advanced fuel system from Precision Raceworks. As you can see, this utilizes stock pump, and we have 2 auxiliary pumps which are fed through here, and it's actually a returned system. So right now we're gonna go ahead and run the lines from the bottom. We're gonna install the harness that comes supplied with the kit. This is what actually controls the additional fuel pumps. You gotta lift it up, run the lines that are provided by Precision Raceworks, and then from there we'll be able to plug those in here, install the fuel pressure regulator, which is vacuum controlled, and then the fuel system should be finished up. All right, so now that we got the fuel pump installed and wired up, now we're gonna start routing the lines. As you can see, we gotta remove the fuel tank because these are pretty thick fittings and pretty thick lines. There we go. Now we're gonna go to the top of the car so I can plug in the lines. Boom, and this one right here. Boom. So right now we're routing the line for this auxiliary fuel system. As you can see, this is the feed line that goes to the fuel filter we're going to be installing right here, and this would be the return line right here that goes to the fuel pressure regulator, which we're going to be installing up here as well. So right now we're just going to kind of tuck them in place and get the brackets ready to go and start bolting everything up.
All right, we're in the bang bus. Now we're on our way to go to Harbor Freight because we need like a little rivet tool. I think I have one again. I don't know where it is, so we're gonna go get a new one. We got only the necessities. It's Garden Grove, so we need tweaker protection around here. So.
A little bit, and
You're not even gonna acknowledge the machete in my hand?
no, because I don't know, it's not like unexpected.
All right, so this is what you call a rib nut tool. This allows you to attach something to the car without having to permanently rivet it on or drill it on, you know? So whenever you want to remove it, you'll be able to remove it with ease. So now we're strapping down the lines for their respective mounting positions. We got, this would be the return line going down right here. Gonna pop it in. And next we're gonna be mounting on the fuel pressure regulator. We already got, as you can see, there's 3 mounting holes right there. We got 3 mounting bolts right here. All right, hold up. I'm gonna modify this bracket a little bit because the holes are a tiny bit too small. One. There we go. Check it out, mounted. And now we're test fitting the location for the bracket. We're going ahead and mark the chassis. We're gonna drill 2 small holes so we can add rib nuts to this. And that way this bracket will be replaceable and fuel filter will be serviceable. Over the course of time, you know, the fuel filter will get dirty and will need to be replaced. Instead of zip tying it on, which is a little bit unprofessional, and or self-tapping it, which is not proper. Now we're gonna drill 2 small holes right here. You wanna be careful. We don't wanna drill too far into the car because then we're gonna have 2 holes on the carpet. Not every day you get a drill into a $150,000 car, you know? There we go, that's hole number 1. There we go, just like that. Boom, see that?
On my car next.
Check that out, baby. The right tools make everything so much easier, bro, so much cleaner, bro. Appreciate you for not being a cheap shit like God, look at that. Beautiful, baby, beautiful. So we're pretty much done mounting the fuel filter. As you can see, we got the flow line the right way. You gotta make sure the flow is facing the right way. If you have it facing the wrong way, you will have fuel pressure issues. Now we're gonna go ahead and bring down the car so we can install the last 2 lines. So we're gonna bring the car down, feed these in the back of the engine, install the rail into the port injection manifold. And then from there, the fuel system is pretty much complete. We can go ahead and put all the undercovers back together and leave it like nothing ever happened. All right, so we got the port injection system already plumbed up. Now we're gonna go ahead and feed this through the back of the engine, down to the fuel pressure regulator and the fuel filter. All right, cool beans. We can tighten this down after. Right now we got everything pretty much lined up. So whenever he's ready, we're gonna go ahead and raise up the car, hook up the lines before we tighten down the rail, just to make sure everything's clocked properly. So we already finished up installing the fuel system. Everything's, you know, pretty much good to go when it comes to the fuel system. Now we're gonna install the Rev 2, which is the port injection controller. This is essentially a piggyback computer system that connects to the factory computer's CAN bus system, and it helps the car run all these extra accessories that we're adding, like the additional fuel pumps, the additional injectors, all while maintaining safe parameters so you don't overboost or do any crazy stuff that will cause you to damage or blow your engine.
All right, we're here. We're finishing up day 4. It's like 11:30 right now, so everyone's gone. Done for the day, but honestly, great progress made to the car. We need to wait till we get the hot parts back from ceramic coating. Tomorrow we'll finish the Rev 2. It's pretty much ready to go. It's been a really good, seamless process. I haven't run into anything difficult about it or anything, so. But yeah, fuel lines, PI rail done. You know, most of the hard stuff is done, like the AFS 640. I'm excited for this car to be done. The goal is, right now, is October 2nd. So October 11th through the 12th is Cars and Copters. This car is gonna be there, and my shop car is gonna be there. Insert picture, shop car. It's gonna be super fun. Very, very happy with the whole process. You know, thank you to Wilton and his brother. It's been a big blessing being able to have this car be one of like the first good builds that we've done with the kit. It's gonna be good because we're a new company, so we wanna show people that product is very high quality and very put together. And we also want to start doing more builds like this and stuff like that. So we'll see you day 5 and then day 6, 7. So yeah, all right, later. All right, we're back in the shop. It's Saturday, technically day 5 of the CS build. Today, we're gonna put in the finalized and finished fittings and block offs for the single turbo kit. So you can see they're all labeled and marked. These will go in. We'll do Rev 2 today, try to clean up the rest of the wiring, and then Monday or Tuesday, start the car up, and then Wednesday, get it running. We got Cars and Copters this weekend. It's the 4th, I think, right now, something like that. Cars and Copters is in 6 days. So wanna make sure this car is ready to go and moving under its own power. Obviously, we're not gonna tow it there. We don't even have anything to do that. So it needs to move, needs to drive. But we're gonna do a little ASMR right now of putting these in because it's very satisfying. So yeah. So the block offs are all in. This is honestly probably one of my favorite parts of the install, just because like I said, it's satisfying. You click them in, not every single one of them has that type of clicking noise, but it's very, very satisfying. This car is pretty much the first car to get a full, actual, finished single turbo conversion kit from us. My car had the first iteration bracket until we remade it. My car has a little bit different of a manifold and dump tube setup because we made changes the second time to make it fit better and other things like that, as well as these little silver block offs on them, not the black ones. So, I mean, they all fit good. And like I said, super, super satisfying. So yeah.
As you can see, we're starting to route the Rev 2 harness. Got the PI harness installed to the injectors from 1 through 6. We're trying to route the harness right here behind the engine. This is where you plug in your flex fuel sensor, your low fuel pressure sensor, and other additional components. There we go. Right, now you want to run this one right here, which is your cam and wastegate down the same way, following the course of the injectors, the PI injectors. So now what you want to do is you want to unplug intake camshaft position sensor, which sits right here on top of the middle of the valve cover. Boom, comes out. From there you want to plug in a Rev 2 harness into it, and then plug the factory one into the Rev 2 harness. From there you want to ground this right here to the factory location. That would be an E8 ground. So you want to utilize the same factory grounding location right here in the front of the cylinder head. You can go ahead and use your tool, like that. And just like that, you have a solid ground. From there we have this one right here, which would be the crankshaft position sensor. That one you want to send it down to the bottom of the manifold. We'll be taking care of that one in a little bit. And now you want to bring this right here, which is your power harness. You want to plug it into one of these. You're going to run this outside right here. Bring it around. Hook it up to one of these. Those would be 13 millimeters. So just like that, we're gonna run this underneath right here, and then the factory one back on top of it. Put that 13 millimeter nut back. There you go. That's nice and tight. And from there, you can plug in the Rev 2 main harness right here into the Rev 2 box. So, boom, until you hear a nice click. And you can tuck these right here. So now we're under the car on the left side of the engine, trying to plug in the Rev 2 crank position sensor harness. Right now, we're going to be unplugging the factory harness to go ahead and add the Rev 2 provider plug and play harness for it. So, we got this thing unplugged, and we're going to be plugging in the Rev 2 harness into the crankshaft position sensor. You see, this is where we have the Rev 2 harness plugged into the factory sensor, and then we have the factory harness plugged into the Rev 2 connector right here.
Yeah, there you go. You see it.
End of day 5, it's Saturday. We won't end up working on this again till Monday, but it's coming together pretty good. Got the PI rail on, bolted on, all the fueling's on. This time around, put the ethanol sensor right here. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm gonna see it when the car's like done and see how I feel about it. As long as it's nothing that like is too eye-catching, you keep it there. So all the block offs we're in today, we filmed that. If you come over here, you can see drilled through the wall right there, did all the wiring. There's, you know, PI stuff down there where the fuse boxes are and other things like that. So yeah, there's not much left. It's obviously, it doesn't look like it's done, but once we have the hot parts, I say Tuesday. I think we'll start it Tuesday. We still need to do the wiring for the fueling, for the low pressure fuel pump, boom, boom. But other than that, it's just hot parts and turbo and stuff like that. So I think Tuesday we'll have it started, and then we'll grind to get it put back together, and so we can get it all tuned and on the road and driving, and we'll get Wilton's reaction and everything else like that. But yeah, it's going really well. So it's been a long week of staying here late, but yeah, good progress. So it don't matter as long as stuff gets done. And yeah, see you Monday. All right, everyone, so the day has come. We've had lots of parts for a long time, but this is kind of the moment we were waiting for to get everything on the table. And this is most of the stuff for Wilton's car. Some of the stuff on the table is already on his car. Pretty much this is the whole entire single turbo kit, conversion kit package. Obviously, other than the hot parts, those are sitting over there. We'll show you that. But it comes with everything from plug and play wiring harnesses, the brackets you need for the expansion tank, all your lines, fuel line heat shield. It'll come with the wastegates. It comes with obviously the charge pipe, the coolant relocation lines, your V-bands, your throttle body adapter, every single thing that you need, titanium manifold hardware, a catch can setup, breather, everything. This kit has absolutely everything. The goal for this kit was to have everything, including like the catch can and the fuel line heat shield and all those things, available for a competitive price, kind of to what other companies are selling their kits for, just base, right? With none of that stuff. But yeah, very happy with how this turned out. And then if you come over here, This is where the fucking beauty is. So what we did on Wilton's car is we ceramic coated everything. Ceramic coating is really good. Ceramic coating gives you not only temperature benefits, but also performance benefits. This one has the exposed welds. This is something that we wanted to do mainly just for marketing and just for the looks of it. Obviously, Wilton's car is the perfect car to do something like this on. So we did it on the downpipe and the dump tubes too. Dump tubes, you don't really need a ceramic coat, but like I said, this kit, it was just like, it's a fucking CS. This thing's got less than 2,000 miles. Why are we gonna not do the coolest shit possible? So if you do order ceramic coating, it's most likely not gonna come like this. It's not gonna come with the welds exposed like this unless you specifically ask and pay for it, as it is much more expensive to tape them off. It will just come fully ceramic coated unless you don't get ceramic coating. So yeah. All right, so we actually have the owner of the CS here. This is Wilton. So we've talked about Wilton a couple times through the process. These two guys Wilton are honestly just the best customers. They started as customers and, you know, ended as friends. Obviously, they're still customers because we continue to build all their cars. They just recently added a G87 to the lineup. I mean, this is the first car to get the single turbo kit besides my car, and for it to be a 2025 M4CS with less than 2,000 miles is fucking amazing. And this car is gonna be at Cars and Copters and everything like that. Look, we could even see the lineup outside. S58, if you want a car that's reliable, is gonna make power, it's gonna be fun, and these things are just sexy. A lot of people are mad, you know, people say, oh, they're overdone or everyone has one. There's a reason everyone fucking has one. It's because it's the best fucking car on the road. Under 100K is the best fucking car. And if you buy one of these, you need to experience this shit single turbo, you know where to come, rvngraceworks.com. We sell parts. We can also probably do your build. We'll see, as long as we don't get booked up. But after this fucking car, we're about to have a wait list. So again, I appreciate these guys. These guys are like family now. We really appreciate them and everything that they do for us. So yeah, you know, a lot of the time we have customers that come to us as customers and they end up as friends, and rare occasions, you know, really close friends and other things like that. So we all go get dinner and do other things. When the startup happens, they'll be here. Then we'll go get Korean barbecue or some bullshit, get some beers. We're gonna still work on his car tonight. The goal is to have the car like done and moving and at least base mapped by Friday, so we can make it to Cars and Copters. That's gonna be a cool event because my car is gonna be there. His car's supposed to be there, and then I had a fixture built so we could actually attach like the single turbo kit and have it all up so people can see outside the car. It's gonna be a cool event. This video is gonna come out after, so I would say come see us, but you're not gonna see it. So it's Tuesday. Today's the day that maybe hopefully it will start. Last night we didn't film, but Rod and I stayed pretty late. We ended up putting this guy back on. We put the bracket on. We did the lines for the catch can, mounted the catch cans, expansion tank. We're putting the ECU bracket back on. A lot of it's done. Obviously there's a good amount of reassembly. I think I've said that a million fucking times, but yeah, hopefully it'll start today. As you can see, you got the manifold on there. This manifold's absolutely fucking beautiful, and the turbo, this build is styled. So yeah, we're about to go to a car meet up with Wilton, take this bad boy, have some fun. Like I said, go meet up with Wilton and get some tacos because it's Taco Tuesday meet, and yeah. Oh my God. Look at it, he just wants to ignore it so he doesn't have to feel embarrassed about it. Yeah, it's on full E85, so it's not that bad. Oh, this is fucking voodoo. That's where we're going right now. What the fuck is that stinky ass smell, bro? Nick shit his pants and he's just not saying anything.
I love that smell.
We're watching from a distance of G80 Lennon revving it. That's that good GTP tune. Good flames. The RVNG turbo blanket on, it's fighting for its life right now. This is Tino. It's the gentleman with the Adro, the purple Adro car.
Make sure you shop at RVNG.
Okay, there we go. Insert car.
So this meet was a based meet and a street runners meet, which I didn't even know, but it's kind of a pleasant surprise. So we're gonna go on a cruise to a taco spot, but it's gonna be, obviously, we're gonna hope to get some good races in. I haven't gotten to race my car yet, so. All right.
It's a disaster. Oh my God.
Woo! We're gonna get some good races in right now. Oh, baby. We're getting tacos right now.
We finally made it. We didn't get many successful. We didn't get
60 miles per hour the whole time. No runs. Nobody wanted to race.
But we made it. We made it. No measurements too. It was all eyeballing. Like this is fucking.
Firme.
60. wonder if he wants to see the big single turbo G80.
He's just coming to get some coffee and donuts. He said 11 or
All right, so it's day 8, it's Wednesday. So we've been working on this thing for a minute now, still trying to just make sure it's gonna be all buttoned up for Cars and Copters on Sunday. I thought Cars and Copters was Saturday and Sunday, apparently it's just Sunday. So Seb and I, it's 9 o'clock, we're about to go pick up the stand. I had this little stand made and powder coated so we could actually mount a turbo kit, turbo, wastegates, dump tubes, downpipe on this stand. When it's on a car, it's hard to see, so that's why the stand made, so you can visually see the whole entire kit. As long as everything goes well, the booth is gonna be fucking sick. Yeah, we'll head out soon. We'll go pick up some stickers as well. You're like not even real. All right, we've arrived. We're picking up the stand, and then also I'll show you the manifold that's currently in progress being made. All right, this was it. So I had this made. We have little fixture points on the manifold, so I could bolt it in. Had it powder coated, so we'll have this at Cars and Copters. Put the manifold on, then you can put a turbo on, then you can put the wastegates on, then you can put the dump tubes on, then you can put the downpipe on. So here, really quickly, I want to see the manifold really quickly. Spooky in here. Spooky. Where are the lights in this bitch? Oh. Fuck. Oh, there she is. Look at that polish, bro. This thing is so fire. Oh. So look how fire that looks. He has to polish into each individual piece. This is the new one. This one will be available for someone to buy, obviously, once it's done. All our hot parts and most of the stuff for our kit, like our bracket and the head flange and the hot parts, it's all made in America. 90% of our stuff is made overseas, just like everywhere else, whether other people want to admit it or not. But nobody wants to spend $8,000 and receive something from China. When you're buying a downpipe, it's different. It's like a $500 part, right? That's why that was very important to me. Doing it in the US actually was way harder because of some specific reasons that I wouldn't have ran into if I did it in China, but it was worth it. So, not hit the downpipe. Boom. Hell yeah, bro. That was something that I asked them to make this week. That's cool. I think that'll be a cool thing to have. Like, I've seen other brands do it, and I think it'll be cool for Instagram, and it'll be cool for other things too. So, all right, let's do it. We're back. What time is it right now? I only did like about 6 hours of driving today, so that was cool. But we got the stickers for the event. These came out good, especially for the price. These are all just ones we're gonna be giving out. Built to Kill one. We got one on my car, which this one, I think next time we can make it turn out better. It's kind of a little dark, but it's okay. It's a free sticker. And then these RVNG ones. Start using this logo more. The OG one is always gonna be the logo, but I think these ones are really cool. I like them. Good progress to get made on the car. It's day 9 now, technically, because is it 12 o'clock right now? Yeah, it's 12:23. So yeah, I fucked up and forgot to remind Rod to put a 21 spring in the wastegate, so we still gotta do that, unfortunately. But other than that, I mean, it's ready for coolant, no? Ready for fucking coolant. Maybe I could actually just go 7-Eleven really quickly and go get some distilled water. I'm just gonna like not give Wilton any more updates until the car's like done, and then I'll just have him come down here and we'll start it for him. No, I'm gonna tell him like, Wilton, I need you down here, bro. There's a reason I haven't been giving you updates. It's fucked. Wilton, I need you here ASAP. Oh yeah, way fucking better. Look at that. So I just wanted to make sure it fucking was gonna fit, you know? Yeah, we could pull it out. Boom. Fuck yes, bro. The final touch for the CS build, which we'll wait till it's done and moving, will be the stickers. Of course, Wilton's gonna rep this shit. So this guy will go here, same as my car, and then we'll do the other one on the other side too. Today, I think it'll pretty much be running and just need to be reassembled on the underside and wheels and front bumper. Like, what do you think? That pretty much? So we made filters for our kits, which will come with the kit once they're done being made, actual filters for the turbo. So I bought this for my car. I already have a Burger Motorsports filter on. I bought this because I wanted some velocity stack thing to run when I, was going to the track or whatever else. But I just thought maybe I'd gift it to Wilton because he doesn't have a filter, but it's a piece of fucking shit. Doesn't come with any slits. I bought it from this company fucking down the street, who I won't name, but it's a pretty mid product, if I will say. That's why you buy RVNG. And if RVNG doesn't have it, you just don't buy it. Is El Salvadorian Mexican? No. It's not, huh?
Completely different country.
Is it Hispanic?
Yeah. It's
Okay. Rod's the Latino MacGyver. That's what I've noticed about him.
Oh, and it cracked.
Fucking hunk of junk, bro.
Yeah, bro. Live on camera, bro. That just cracked.
Well, at least we have the guard, I guess. So I want to troll Wilton tomorrow. All right, moment of truth. I had told Wilton that we'd have him here when we started up, but we're gonna lie a little bit and we'll start it up. Just make sure everything's good. And then tomorrow we'll fuck with him or something. Whether we unplug something or I just text him and say, bro, I need you down here, your shit's fucked or something like that. But he's gonna plug the battery in. We'll start it, it's gonna be really loud. That's about it, that's all she wrote. Starting it momentarily.
First startup.
Yes.
Yo, one more, bro. Hold it. Count 5 Mississippis.
All right, got you. Hold on.
First startup on the CS.
She's running. This one's not even letting it go over 1,000 RPM.
Really?
Mine was going over 4. That's why it's doing that. It's bouncing off 1,000. It's redlining 1,000. Mine was at 4. Oh, the O2's not even in? That's probably why.
That would explain it.
I'm currently hacking into the mainframe of the CS. I'm actually tuning. They call me the BMW tuner, but I actually just connect to another guy in another state and say I'm a tuner.
That was not a direct call out to anybody, okay? So GTP tuned only. This car is gonna be tuned by Urable at GTP. So I'm going on here right now and my maps, and then you go request custom, and then you type in GTP, Motorsport, Urable Alzon, RVNG, M4CS, single turbo. Send request. Oh, we're fucked. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah. That's it till tomorrow. Tomorrow the car will be done. It's currently 1:30 in the fucking morning. That's dialed.
Okay, so we just installed the 21 PSI springs on the wastegate. We're testing, making sure everything's working properly. As you can see, we got the air compressor set right here to 21 pounds. You can see the wastegate is properly actuating. So not only does that let us know that the wastegate is working properly and there's no binding in the spring, it also allows us to install it much easier.
All right, guys, so car's running. Hopefully it's not too loud behind me. We did a lot of work on the car yesterday, but honestly, this build, we put a lot of time and effort into it. With everything being ceramic coated and the way that I wanted this build done, it took a lot of time waiting on the hot parts to get ceramic coated, other things, right? So it was a lot of filming of getting stuff done. So I wanted the car to just be done the next time we film. But if you come over here, car's pretty much done. We have hard lines in. We even did black hard lines. You can see we have 1T we need to connect, and then the car's done. So we have that coming right now. Once we have that 1T, the car's fucking good to go. I can even rev it right now a little bit. I'll rev it. Freaking rowdy. So on this setup, one of the things we did different from my car was this. We used two 120s. So technically they're both tucked very well. Obviously the PCV's right there, the breather's right here. We had to cut this little thing to have it be clean, but we're gonna do the fuel regulator, put that line on, and we're good. All right, this is the current shit going down at the landing party at Cars and Copters. Some motherfucker crashed the fucking helicopter, bro. Imagine all this, stressing out this whole entire week for it to get canceled tomorrow. We're hoping for the event not to get canceled because we're loading up everything right now. Oh. Whether or not Cars and Copters going on or not, this car needs to go back to Wilton.
This show must
go on. I need to get this car done. The fool needs his fucking S55 nurse is not nursing right now. He said fuck the kids. Just like that. Building a 1,000 wheel horsepower M4CS for Cars and Copters gone wrong. All right, bro. This fool's a mega stimmer, bro. He just can't handle himself, bro. Yeah. All right, vibes are pretty low. We still gotta finish the CS though, whether or not Cars and Copters happens or whatever else. Right now we're gonna get a fuel pressure sensor for the CS. I ordered one with the Rev 2 and for some reason it didn't come. We're gonna go get the extra one and put it on the car, get the regulator on, and then the car will be good. We could do a little revision today, maybe get it on E today, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Such a fucking bummer, bro. I mean, if, you know, the most important thing is the people involved in it. Like, I'm not complaining and saying whatever, but we've all put in a lot of work for this event, you know, stressed out and late nights just to get this done for this. It definitely is unfortunate, but obviously I hope for the best for everyone else involved in that. That's obviously more important, like I said, but car still needs to get done. The customer still needs to get his car. See, maybe we'll have an update for the camera later on about what's gonna happen with the event, but. All right, we're back. Text S55 Doc, I'm back, papa. Nick didn't like this. I understand not liking the cut, but you've seen how mine is, bro. Having it this way and not being able to see the line, it's cleaner, bro, it is. Just having a cut in the shield, it's not that big of a deal. Fucking good line right there. Let me...
Master technique, bro.
It's a pretty strong line, I will say.
It's good for E85 too.
His element won't disturb the dock too much.
See what's up right here, bro.
Oh yeah.
Moment of truth, bro. Ah. Cleanest fucking build right here, bro. Good? Let's just wait for them to move it.
No, you're good. No. Back. Okay, all the way. Stop. Ooh, that's close.
I'll just wait for him to move it. You're not giving me good directions.
So, day 12, we're on the way to Cars and Copters. We had some issues with the CS this morning. The Rev 2 wasn't fully connected. Something was switched and it wasn't working properly, so the car was in limp mode. But Carson's in front of me in the CS. I'm in Carson's car. It did make it. There's already a shit ton of fucking people here. We're still waiting to get in. They told us that we couldn't come after 8:30, so we didn't get to wash the car, but we're gonna clean it up and make sure it still looks good afterwards. Look at all the people out here. It's already packed. Look at this. It's not even started yet. It's an hour and a half away. Thanks, gang. Got the booth set up. It's all looking good. A lot of people have been here already for like an hour, and it's crazy how many people are here. Everybody's coming in.
Hey, I'm 4 months deep in this jamming, and I'm whipping it round as a babe and plotted on chase, couldn't make the escasion. So I'm honest, this shit like I'm gigging. Went from Henny to sipping on baby. I've switched to a different pace and cut to the chase.
We're here at Cars and Copters. We'll show you, first of all, we'll show you the fucking street in a second, but good event is fucking ginormous. Like we underprepared, not enough stickers, not enough keychains. That shit was gone in an hour. There's a lot of people here. I'll show you the little setup, but thank you to Turbo Smart lending us a turbo, appreciate it. Have the manifold on display. In the future, we'll have the entire kit mounted up. For now, it's just manifold and turbo. Maybe need to work on a little bit of the balance of it, but look, shit's like a whole fucking takeover, bro. After this, helicopter crash, 5 injured people, and a takeover. We'll see if this happens next year. Slammed Enough got ruined this year. We'll see if Cars and Copters, I guess, gets ruined this year too. But yeah, good event. It's been fun. Everyone's been nice. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking people here. So this morning, I didn't hop on the camera much because I was fucking tired and stressed the fuck out about this car. This car was really important to me getting it here, but it's here and it's running really good. We drove it here, no check engine light, nothing. So we'll do revisions later and get this thing, you know, going quick, but it's good for now. So I'm glad everything turned out. It's gonna be a good little video. So it shows that this shit ain't all fucking easy. There's work and late nights and other things that get put into this stuff to make sure stuff gets built correctly. Anybody can build a car stupidly. You know, if you want to limp mode a car here, that's cool, but that wasn't the goal. Was not the goal. So.
Literally takeover spec. Look at all these people. Everybody. They thought the fences would help.
It's really big this year. It was not like this. There was no gates. You could drive in and out if you wanted to. It's only gonna take us 1,000,000 years to get to the helicopter. Helicopter crash.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what we thought yesterday was gonna cancel the event. So, bro, I thought he hit the tree in the first video I saw. He didn't hit anything. It was just like a failure. Kobe, now this, nah. And the Sacramento crash on the freeway last week.
Yeah, look at that Porsche. What is that even? That's a Porsche? That's a Porsche. But I don't know what kind. I've never seen that shit before.
Some type of cup car.
We're sitting for so long that when we get to like extended stops like this, just turn the car on.
Okay.
Daddy said I had to turn the car on.
Live interaction. Yo, can you rev it, bro? Sure, bro.
Nigga, he has the key. Go grab the key, the car's off. Run, run, run.
We need your key. Thanks, Pa. Everyone wants her to rev it, he can't even start the bitch.
Yo, Rev.
Please let me in, Pa.
Oh, those kids were like, what do you do for a living? I was like, I make OnlyFans videos. Like, what's your OnlyFans? Long dick style.
Yo, what do you do for a living?
What'd you tell that kid?
I just said I build these cars.
I said I do OnlyFans.
That ass? Okay. Wow, there's literally just a line of fucking people on the way out. This is pretty gnarly. No reaction, stone cold. Stone cold killer. Oh shit. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, there we go.
Just fucking break your car, bro. Just break your car. Would you like to know, Weather Boy?
I wonder if he likes it. It's a fan. Are you next to the cop? Look at that.
It's pretty fucking responsive. Like, you get on it and it just wants to go. Like, you can see Seb just fucking flew back.
Hello?
Oh, that's crazy. Why does it do that?
Rev it! Don't let him outdo you, you fucking pussy! Launch this bitch right now to the whole fucking crowd!
Dude, they were like fucking closing in on us. It was like when the walls start to close in.
Okay, so obvious change of scenery here. It's been about a month since we finished the video. A couple of the clips got messed up with the mic audio. So we did film an intro there, but that's why it kind of just ends. But yeah, everything turned out good. The event was good. Like I said, a couple of the clips got messed up. So there was supposed to be more. The video is already long anyway, so maybe it was better that the clips got messed up. That's it, that's all she wrote. Hopefully you guys liked the video. It was definitely a grind, but it was fun. And I think this is one of the better videos.
It's still running really good. Like,
yeah,
there's been no issues with it. It's been really great.
It was here last week, so that maybe would have been better film in front of that, but it's okay. So that car is running flawlessly. Owner loves it. The kit's running good.
And there's a bunch of clips on it on Instagram. So
a bunch of clips on Instagram. That's basically it. So thank you for watching. If you watched the whole thing, I don't know how many people watch a whole 50-minute video of us saying bro and shit the whole time, but we'll work on making better videos, better content and stuff like that. And yeah, later.